Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Grain Arcade. Good afternoon. We're back. That kind of flickered, didn't it? Let's do that again. One more time. Yep. I don't know why that flickers like that. I guess I'm going to have to start doing like a little test run after I launch the thing here. Anyway, we're back. Y'all ready to do some farming? It's a rare Wednesday afternoon stream. I decided to go ahead and do one today. Why not? We got stuff to do. Lots of big stuff. We got a new auger wagon, guys. It holds a lot. It holds a lot. That's why we're so poor now. We bought this. That's why we're so poor, because this thing holds a lot of grain. Speaking of grain, I started working a little bit on this first field here. Did some inrows on it, and yeah. Hopefully we can stream today and the internet will behave, and we can get some stuff done. So I'm actually going to move this down here. I guess I can move that little auger wagon now. Probably will use that just for seed. And I'm going to park this back here. Got another truck too, so we got a black truck to go with the black trailer. We hit a great demand. And I was actually shocked at this, but we hit a great demand on sunflowers. And I've got some more sunflowers back there, but the great demand's already over with. Sunflowers hit, it was like 16 something, 1683 I want to say it was. 1680 something. 1,600 and something. That's pretty good for sunflowers. That's not bad. And we had a few sunflowers. So sold those, and then we had money from all of our productions here, so... I'm just going to park that right there. Find something to hook up to that. Just take this blue one over here. The blue tractor. Yeah, you know what? Let me check on the animals. I haven't checked on them in a minute. They're okay for right now. They could probably use some more TMR, but they're okay for right now. So I mowed the grass, our dedicated grass field over here back in, ooh, I need to be careful, back in July, and didn't ever rake it up, and mowed it again here in October, and I raked it up. So we got some pretty big, say that 5 times fast, pretty big windrows here on our grass field. Probably just going to do silage bales and do it as a cash crop. Oh yeah, put in a silo. This is the Alma, Missouri silo. This is the one that you'll find at the third farm up there, up the ways a little ways. So I feel like I need to turn the volume up on my headphones here. There we go, so I can hear better, hear stuff. All right, but we do have a silo. I probably should not park there though, because I need to run those trucks over here. I'm going to park right over here. Alright. Traxie is snoring down here in my lap, so if you guys hear if you hear something that sounds like a little miniature snore, that's her. Alright, so let's get cracking. So I'm just gonna harvest until I get the auger wagon grain cart full, and then I'll fill the trucks up. I could probably just run the auger wagon itself over there, and I may do that at some point. Start doing that. Probably be a little easier. Alright, GPS. Let's set that up. There we go. Oh, and I turned my heat on. So for those of you that know, when my heater turns off, like when the outside unit shuts off, you're going to hear what sounds like somebody just very, very, very sadly moan. I don't know why it does it. I probably still should have that looked at, but it's not broken, so I really hate to pay somebody, you know, hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, to come out and say something's messed up on it and then want to replace it, but it's not broke. I'll wait and call them to when it breaks, and then just go about it then. But you'll hear it. It'll sound like that's what it sounds like. So get ready. You might hear it. I thought about turning my studio around so maybe you guys wouldn't hear it as much, but you still might hear it then too. So it's time for some Gatorade. I'm probably gonna buy more Gatorade, I'll be honest. I've been drinking just regular water and Propel now. But that Propel, it's been a while since I bought it. That Propel has done gone up. It's expensive. I know everything's gone up because of inflation and all that. But Propel has gotten expensive. So, and clearly Canadian, that's going to be more like a special occasion type thing. Because it's expensive too. So how was everyone's day? How was everybody's Halloween, I guess? Maybe I should ask. I don't know how everybody's Halloween was because I don't go trick or treating anymore or any of that. But I know how my morning after Halloween was. I hit the half price candy sales. Got me a few bags. I actually did better this year though than I did last year. I did not buy. Last year I had like a lot. I had a lot. You can ask the guys from the Puma Plow community. I had a lot and it lasted a long time. I didn't buy as much this time. I stuck mainly with like Hershey, Reese's, and like the special Snickers stuff. So I didn't go crazy. I think I filled up a shopping cart last year. I did. I had maybe 4 average bags. They weren't really even full. And I was able to carry them out. I didn't need a cart to carry them out, so it wasn't a lot. But I think I've got a pretty good little stockpile of my favorites, which are the Reese's and the Hershey's. Just Reese's and the regular milk chocolate Hershey bars. I like Reese's. I got Reese's Buttercups and I got some Reese's Fast Breaks. That's all they really had. They had some Take 5s, but I didn't get any of them. I wish they would sell like Reese's Nutrageous in Halloween candy. I didn't even see Reese's Pieces this year anywhere in the Halloween candy. Said if I ever win the lottery, if I ever do, I'm gonna get a vending machine here in the house somewhere. But it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't require money. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a really good one. or maybe you can disable that. But it's going to have nothing but Reese's in it. Reese's Sticks, Reese's Buttercups, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Nutrageous, White Chocolate Reese's, Big Cup Reese's, Reese's Buttercups with Pieces. There's all kinds of Reese's. I can't go down the whole list because I don't even remember them all, but I'll find them, and I'll put them in. I'll put them in my vending machine inside my little either cabin or I wouldn't say mansion because I probably won't do a mansion now. Probably won't. Really want a bunker with everything that's going on and the way the weather's been and stuff. I kind of want a bunker, but I kind of want to move. Maybe if I win the lottery, I'll move to the mountains and get a bunker. That reminds you of Bubba from Forrest Gump talking about all kinds of shrimp. Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. There's all kinds of shrimp. You got coconut shrimp, lemon shrimp, pepper shrimp, shrimp gumbo. There's stir fried, deep fried, boil it, broil it, saute it, rotisserie. There's shrimp soup, shrimp stew, shrimp salad, shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burgers. That's about it. I could probably come up with some more stuff that they didn't come up with. What about shrimp pizza? Anybody ever tried that? Could that be a thing? I love Forrest Gump. That's a great movie. Forrest Gump, probably in my top 10. Maybe even in my top 5. And the same director that did Forrest Gump did my number 1 favorite movie, and that's Robert Zemeckis, and he directed Back to the Future. Gatorade's done. I'm done with the Gatorade. I need to get me some more tomorrow. I'm drinking the Cool Blue. I think I'm gonna get me some orange next time. This field is fully fertilized. No weeds. And I'm not even full yet. I'm at 14,000. If I had a regular combine, I'd be full. But this is the X9, and this is the realistic expanded capacity version from, I believe, Sid. Yeah, I think Sid did this one. It's either Sid or JHHG. Can't remember. I think it's Sid though. We got a lot of soybeans to cut though. I kind of wanted to go ahead and get going on them because I forgot to announce, and I was waiting for a few more people to get in here. I forgot to announce that I will not be here Saturday. So I was kind of hoping old man would pop in here, but I might have to just send him a message. But yeah, I won't be here Saturday for the stream, so no stream from me Saturday. There should be a stream Sunday. So 1.21, I'm going to say it wrong, gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. Is it I want to say gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. Is it gigawatts or gigawatts? I guess you could say it either way, but I'm trying to remember how they said it in the movie. 1.21. I think they said gigawatts. Like with a J sound at the beginning. Okay, I said it right. Cool, cool. Bye. Go cut the beans now. Sometimes the GPS on this X9 is a little out there. Traxie keeps looking up at me. She woke up. Doing good, doing good. How are you doing? I think after this pass I'm gonna run over there and empty this into the auger grain cart thing. It has gotten cold here. Just got off work. Me too. Not too long ago. Actually, I had to stay late a little bit. That happens though. Yeah, I'll probably need to empty. I think I can make it to the end of this pass though. And then we get on the long passes over there. And that's not even the longest field that we have right now. So this is the field we're kind of in right here. Here's our short pass, and then we have some long passes this way. We got some bigger fields with soybeans in them, so yep. We planted a lot of beans. We're gonna have a lot of beans. It's 39 outside there. This morning it was in the 20s. And the wind chill was down, I think it got down to 19. So it got cold. It got down, I want to say the temperature got down mid to lower 20s. Like first thing this morning. And it's got to be like right when I got to go to work, right? So right when I got to go to work, it's the coldest part of the day. I'm not complaining though. I honestly, to me, I would rather have cold than excruciating humid heat. And we have that. That's very common here in the deep south. So I would rather have cold. You know, I can put a coat on, and if I get warm inside the coat, I can just undo my zipper a little bit and cool down real quick and then zip it right back up. So it doesn't bother me one bit. But when it's hot, it's not like, you know, I can constantly stand in front of like an AC blower or a fan or, you know, go jump in some water, or, you know, something like that. So when it's warm or hot like that, you know, there's nothing really that you can do about it unless you go inside and sit in the AC. That's typically what I do. You know, most people like to kind of hibernate during the winter. You know, I'm the exact opposite. I like to hibernate more in the summer, and that's just because it's so humid. Now, if I were on a beach or at a lake where I could just jump in and cool off, you know, enjoy some drinks, you know, stuff like that, I might be okay with, you know, being outside. But down here, you know, when you're surrounded by farmland and humidity and bugs that bite and sting, you kind of just want to be in the AC. So I really am very grateful for Mr. Carrier, who invented the air conditioner, because I like it. So I spend a lot of time inside in the summer. I think it would be better somewhere else where it's not so humid. Maybe like a dry heat or something. Yeah, it's hard to believe Halloween's already over. And it's a stroke of midnight. Everything went Christmas. I'm kind of there. I watched Home Alone this morning. I think I'm gonna watch Die Hard later. Maybe both 1 and 2. I may save those for the weekend. I don't know. Everybody excited for the premium edition coming out? I'll be there for it, I guess. Don't know how long I'm going to be playing on the map. What's it called? Lanka? Is that how you say it? Lanka. It kind of gives me Sosnovka vibes. For those of you that played Sosnovka back on 15, yeah, kind of gives me Sosnovka. I think it's Eastern European, so it's about right. So that should be the last expansion pack DLC for Farming Simulator 22. There might be some smaller, like, free content update or smaller DLCs come out later, but I'm already looking forward to the next game. I want to see what they're doing. See what they're adding to the base game. Hopefully you console people can get GPS. That would be nice. I think there was a big demand for that at the FarmCon when right before they released 22. Maybe some graphic updates. Maybe some bigger maps. I think the consensus kind of was, you know, they did a little polling thing sometime just after Farming Simulator 22 released, maybe a month or two, a few months after it released, and they did like a poll, like what would you like to see in, you know, Farming Simulator, well, in the next game. And some of the questions were like a larger map, better graphics, better, you know, AI, aka hired workers. I'm trying to remember what all more are like brands important to you. Would you like to see more new brands, or, you know, stuff like that? I mean, there's really not a whole lot of new brands that they could, you know, really do. I mean, you look at all the major brands that, at least that we know here in the U.S., you know, John Deere, Case, New Holland, they are selling, you know, Fendt and Kloss here now, and we've got Kubota, and we've got, you know, the only one that I really haven't seen really is Mahindra. That's really, I think those are just utility tractors, kind of like Kubota. I don't know. There's really not a whole lot left unless you start going back in time, and then I don't know how they would achieve getting the licenses for that stuff. You know, going back in time, but I don't know. I'm curious to see. I think I have a few predictions, and a lot of times my predictions are right. Sometimes they're way off. But if I had to guess, I would think that the next big thing, you know, we've always gotten new crops. That's a given. Every new game that comes out, we're going to have crops. Trying to rack my brain here now. 17, we got soybeans and sunflowers. I'm trying to think, did we get anything else? I think that was it. There might have been one more, but I think that was it. And then in 19 we got, what did we get? Now, okay, 19 we got cotton. Is that right? I'm gonna have to go look at the list. We had wheat, barley. Okay. So we got oat in 19. Cotton. I know we got cotton and oats, because oats came with the horses. Horses we got in 19. We haven't gotten a new animal in a while. And then in 22 we got grapes, olives, and sorghum. So we got vineyards in 22. I am really thinking that they are probably going to do orchards, since we got vineyards the last time. And you know, you think about it, the thing with 22, that one of the big things is they brought in productions as well. Well, you think about productions with orchards, so what all you can do. Now, there's some mods out there where they do them in greenhouses. There's some where they have actual trees. So I guess you could do an orchard, but you know, base game, I would think orchards would be a given that they could do, you know, with the game engine that they're using right now. Apple trees, cherry trees, pecan trees, orange trees, lemons, all kinds. Pear, if you want to go that way. And then, you know, all the productions that go with it, so you could make apple juice, apple pie. We already make grape juice with grapes in the vineyards. So I think apple would probably be like the big one. Apple juice, apple pies, apple cake, apple, you know, pretty much anything apple. Apple cobbler. Ooh, oh, apple cobbler. Apple and dumplings. Ooh, man, apple and dumplings are good. Y'all ain't never had apple dumplings. Man, they are some good stuff. Alright, I'm at 65. I think I can make another pass and then I'll go empty again. Yep, I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I'll just go until I start to feel... until I start to feel like it's time. And you'll know too, because I'll be really yawning. I'm going to try not to though. I'm going to try to be good. Maybe a couple hours from when I started. I started at 4. So that would be 6, maybe till 6, maybe till 7, maybe till 8. Who knows? I'll probably take a quick break in between and go get me some more to drink, because I'm down to my last water. Alright, let me go in empty now. when I plow this field up, I'm going to cut a few trees and try to straighten some of these edges out if I can. I think I can straighten that. I think there's enough room to straighten that out. Back to it. Oh yeah, this map. And who is that? Q. I'm gonna say blends. Say you're about to start the Alma again. He just submitted the next update for this map. That will bring in the fermenter silo thing, and it will bring in the added greenhouse fruits, which I think is apple, lemon, pineapple, I think there was one more. Let me pull it up. I cannot remember. My memory is just... I used to have a great memory. But then I started getting like all the gray hair. And I just can't remember things. Yep. Where? Here it is. Okay. So this is the changelog 1002. So this is the second update. Added greenhouses with new fruits: apple, orange, lemon, and pineapple. I knew there was one more. So he had apples, oranges, lemon, and pineapple. So kind of like an orchard inside. Maybe they're little miniature trees that they grow inside the greenhouses. Added new placeable building. He added a juice factory with new products, so you can make apple juice, orange juice, lemonade, and pineapple juice. So that ought to be fun. I need to turn. It's hard to see when I'm in the cab. Oh, I'm right on the money. Okay, never mind. Alright, back to this thing. So he added a new juice factory, so you can do apple juice, orange juice, lemonade, and pineapple juice. Added a new product in the bakery, so now you can make not only pumpkin pies, because you know pumpkins was part of the thing to begin with. You can now make apple pies. It's like he's reading my mind here. Added new product in the pizzeria, so now you can make, okay, this is where the debate comes in. Now you can make pineapple pizzas alongside the regular pizzas at the pizzeria. So, okay, so I am okay with two types of pizzas having pineapple on them. If it's a Domino's Honolulu Hawaiian, and basically that's pineapple, Canadian bacon, and red peppers. Or a pepperoni and pineapple. And John from Puma Plow turned me on to that. I didn't really think that was going to work, but it does. And let me tell you why it does. The pepperoni and the pineapple together, it's kind of like the salt and sweet of like a chocolate covered pretzel, or you know, a chocolate covered potato chip or something like that. You know, it's got that it's got the sweetness of the pineapple, and then it's got the pep from the pepperoni. That's the best way I can. That's the best way I can explain it. But yeah, so I'm okay. No. We can't make those references. Sorry, I'm just gonna time you out. Can't make those references. That's kind of bad. Can't do that. So can't make those I can hear my voice. So I'm just gonna time you out for a few seconds, okay? Can't make those types of references. I forgot to close my window. Hang on. Okay, now we're back. So yeah, you can do that at the pizzeria now. He added a placeable fermenter silo. So basically you can take, I guess all your different, there's like 4 different kinds of chaff because alfalfa is on this map. And you can take them to that fermenter, and yeah, I guess it just acts like a, kind of like a biogas because it produces, well, it produces silage, but it also produces methane and, I guess electricity. So, and then he fixed something. He fixed the sheep barn fence. Sheep will no longer go outside the fence. Oh, okay. So I guess sheep are going outside the fence. We haven't had sheep on here yet. I don't know if we will or not, but apparently they had sheep going outside the fence. So he fixed that. So that's been fixed. The second update, he fixed the cow barn, the large cow barn. So I highly recommend that if you don't do the second update, do the first update at least, because that fixed the cow barn, the big large cow barn, placeable. So yeah. Apparently, all Walmart stores are getting a renovation. Well, okay, maybe not all of them. A big chunk of them will be getting a renovation. Walmart's going to spend $9 billion to modernize stores. The remodels include new paint and flooring, modernized restrooms, and LED lighting, and new signage to make it easier to navigate while shopping. Yeah, okay. So they got some changes coming. Gonna add some like private screening rooms to the pharmacies. This says that they're gonna add more staffed and self-checkout options. A rumor had it they were gonna go to all self-checkout, but I guess maybe the public outcry or backlash, whatever you want to call it, they have changed their minds. So Guess that won't be happening now. A lot of my friends do the pickup, where you can do like your groceries and all your stuff, and you can do it's the pickup, and they bring it out to you and put it in your car. I haven't done that yet. I'm kind of leery of that. I like to go in the store. I really don't like going in the store, but I would rather go in the store because the products that I get, I can check them to make sure that they're not expired. I can check the packaging to make sure that it's not like damaged or leaking or something like that. I can know, when they do the pickup stuff. The associate goes out and basically does your shopping for you. They get all your stuff and they put it in a bucket. They probably just grab the one on the very front. Well, what if it's expired? What if it's leaking and they don't see it? They don't pay attention. What if the bread has mold on it that they take off the shelf for you? I mean, these are things that shopping yourself you can do. I mean, especially like I don't know if they do meat or not. I guess you could do meat. It's all grocery, so. I like to look at the quality of like the meat before picking one out, because I'm sure they just go up to the thing and just pick one up and put it in the buggy. So it's gonna be really weird is when they start doing drone deliveries, and that's coming. That is in development. Amazon is further along, I think, than Walmart is, but Walmart does have that in development. So drone delivery, I guess you're gonna have to get like a helipad put in your front yards, folks, because unless you want to walk out there in the grass, I mean, I don't know about y'all's yards, but when it rains here, the grass, obviously the grass gets wet, but it gets soft too. So I may have to build me a little sidewalk out there and have like a little helipad out there, little drone pad. Have it where the drone can land. And actually, I don't think they land. I think they just drop the package. I hope they pack it well. Of course, I don't know. If you have groceries delivered, it better land. It better not drop my glasses of clearly Canadian or my eggs or something like that and bust all the eggs in there. Whew! I'd be a little upset. Are you building your own little farm? Okay. Well, this new update that's coming out, it's the second update, 1.002, does not require a new save according to the post. I've read that, so that's some good news. So we can do all that stuff here. That'll be fun. Get into the apple pies and apple juice and all that. I am really enjoying Alma. I probably should have emptied. I'm looking at my gauge down there. I'm getting kind of full. I'm just gonna go. Hopefully I'll make it to the end. Yeah, we settled on this little farm up here. We really need to do some expansion. I think this after we get done harvesting and all this, I'm gonna maybe put in a larger shed or something. Really want to put in another cow area, and I'm kind of leaning back towards over here. I guess I could put it over here. Can you see that? Yeah. So where the pond is, like draw a line from the edge of the pond going this way to that corner maybe. Maybe put another cow paddock out here. I really don't want to take up any of the dedicated hayfield area there or silage or haylage field. But yeah, we could put something there, and then we could also maybe put something on this side too. I mean, we got a road that goes around the pond, and we could expand that road out like that this way or something. I don't know. We'll look at it and see. Oh, I'm at 99. 99 is full. Oh, now I'm at 100. 100 is full. I got beans. They're multiplying. Yeah, it got cold here. I let it get down to 64 degrees in the house before I decided to change my filter out on my central unit and turn the heat on for the first time. So I changed the filter out, and right away I turned the heat on, and the whole house, I mean, just smelled like this. You know, it's the burning smell. I think it's the dust that settles in there over the summer. And when you turn your heater on for the first time, I think they say that dust burns off, and that's what you're smelling. And that filled the whole house. I'm like, oh please, I don't want to burn my house down. Please don't burn down. But it's just that dust, I guess, in there burning off or whatever. And I had to wait for that to go away. That took a little while to go away. I think it's about gone now. Alright, I should probably... How full is this? Yeah, it's at 76. I'm going to go ahead and start emptying into these trucks. And then, I guess from here after the trucks, because we'll probably move on to the next field, I guess we'll go up north. We'll empty the trucks and go up there with the trucks. This silo alone that I put in over here, this is the dedicated Alma silo that comes with the map. I think it's specifically designed to hold, you know, the other stuff that's on here, so peas and what was it, rye maybe. It holds 400,000 liters, which, you know, that's pretty good given the price of it. I think it was only 50 grand for it. Everything else was just way too expensive. Okay, I think the trucks are full. I'm gonna park right here until it's time to empty it again. Alright, then I'll just drive around here like a lonely farmer does and keep on cutting the beans. Coming over here and emptying. And then they did finally plant something in these larger fields over here that we were looking at. So they put canola in field 30. And then field 10 up here, it looks like barley. I think it is barley. I don't think it's potatoes. So hopefully we can make enough money to acquire those. How much are those? So 30 is 760. And that one's 633. Ouch. So we got to make some money this winter. We got to get our grass baled and wrapped so we can have silage bales to sell. We've got a ton of wood chips to sell. I think our fortune is probably going to be with our small fortune is probably going to be with maybe the wood chips, because apparently the price gets really good here. Better than it used to. I mean, the average price I think got up to 300 and something in 19, and then I want to say it was like 300 and something here, but they must have cranked that up a little bit because I guess nobody was doing wood chips. It just was not worth it. But we got almost 6 million liters of wood chips. You heard me right. 6 million liters of wood chips. So 6 million liters. And I know there's probably a few out there saying, how did you get 6 million liters of wood chips? We have a little tool, implement maybe, that we call the Brooks. The Brooks is a fantastic little machine. It's like a vacuum cleaner for the forest. And it basically just pulverizes everything. It's kind of like a, what do you call them thing? It's kind of like a mulcher. But it sucks up all the wood chips. And I guess compacts them into a really, really nice module or something of wood chips. And it stays inside the Brooks. And, you know, turns it into like this super wood chippy stuff. And it stores 3 million liters in each one. So we've got 2 of them. And the other one, the second one, is just about full. I think we still got about 10% that we can fill up in there. So we may do that. Like I said, I've got a few more trees to cut over here behind the rail silo there. And maybe over there by that other field. Maybe. You hate logging? Well, I like logging. It doesn't bother me. We got an operation over on Silver Run that I really need to get back to, but Silver Run's a very pretty logging map. But we're trying to change that a little bit. We were trying to build our farm up and build a farm in that map. So, you know, making new fields and stuff. All of that. Alright, we're not too far off from having this field finished. Yep, before too long we'll have that tree line cleared out there. And on the other side of that field. And this will be all one field. It's coming. I think our goal now probably will be, you know, we bought all that down south. And then got to do a little work down there around the that pond. We really don't need that pond down there. So we've got a real long straight field down there. I think this section up here we'll do next in the middle, and then finish out all that northern stuff up there. Probably that skinny strip of northern plots of land up there, and then do the big one. Because we got to wait for, you know, the crops to get right, kind of, hopefully, as we want them up there. And it looks like they already harvested the, they already picked the cotton out of there, so that's good. We might get back into that. I wouldn't mind getting back into cotton. We do have a tailor shop here in town, so. Back to playing on your keyboard. Oh no! I have a backup controller on standby. I'm using an old white controller that I thought had something wrong with the plug-in port where the wire went, but apparently it was just a wire. I guess it had a short in it, so I'm back to playing on this one. I don't know for how long though, because you know the little rubber grips on the joysticks on the controller, the rings. The ring on the right side is they're both wore out, but the ring on the right side is so wore out that it is starting to come off. And it's just kind of hanging there in the front. So it probably won't be too long and I'll be breaking out that backup controller. But that means that I need to go find, hopefully there'll be a good deal on some controllers on Black Friday. But at this point, I got one that I kind of like that I saw. It's an RGB controller. And that means that the controller lights up. Like, the buttons light up. It's got extra buttons on it. It lights up kind of around the trim. I wouldn't mind forking over maybe a few extra, getting one, an RGB one that lights up. That would be pretty cool. Controller lasted you 4 years. Yeah, this white one I've had for a long time. This white one actually came with the Xbox One S that I had a long time ago. I still have it. And then I made the switch from the Xbox One S to PC back in Farming Simulator 17. So I've had this white one for I mean it's done its job. It's still working though. And I don't have, I mean, even though that rubber grip is kind of coming off, I can still use the joystick. It might just be nice to have one that has the rubber grip that's fully on there. I do have this other one up here again. It's this one's different. It's a USB-C controller, so I guess it's designed probably for the Xbox Series X machine, but I'm sure it'll work on PC. Yeah, having one for standby is a good idea. I've got the one that I need to try to, I guess, fix it, because it wasn't a too old controller. I think it was maybe a year and a half old. But I dropped it and the left bumper stuck inside it. I don't know if it broke. If it broke, I'll probably just discard it. But the button got stuck, jammed in there. So I got to try to take that apart maybe and see if I can fix it. If I can't fix it, then I'll just not worry about it. It was a good controller though. It felt nice. The other one feels really nice. I opened the box and it's like real nice, But I wouldn't mind having that RGB one. It's kind of cool, and having the all the buttons and stuff back there. I think even the joysticks had lights on them, so that was kind of weird, but I thought that was pretty cool. Ooh, I am full, ain't I? 99. Let me go empty. I think another thing we need to invest into is a bigger mixing wagon. That small one, it gets it done, but you have to do it like 5 or 6 times. And that's just to fill up these small cow barn here. Kind of want the big mixer so we can start putting straw in there as a filler. And I'm pretty sure it will hold way more than what we've got. Let's see, animals. So this is the one we've got. This one holds 20. It holds 22,000 liters, right? But we can only mix it up to 13,000 because of the, I guess, the bale sizes that we use. So we use 220 centimeter square bales. I bet you could probably do more with this one if you had the small round baler. But we don't have that. That's not what we like to use. We like to use the square ones because we can get more bang for our buck for silage bales when we sell them. And they're easier. You can transport more liters with the bigger bales. So we like the big square bales. The one that I want to get is this one. This one, it says it holds 45,000 liters, which is just over more than double. So yeah, TMR does straw. I think this would be the way to go with that one. And I think it's the same brand, isn't it? Yeah, same brand. This is just a bigger one. So it's more expensive though, 141. Maybe we'll get one on sale. Ooh, they got an animal transport thing on sale. That could come in handy. Too bad we can't afford it though. The controllers have very cheap parts in them. Yeah, I can believe that. They are probably made in China. Everything's made in China. Billions and billions of products are probably made in China. Oh yeah. Well, if we build the if we build the larger cow pen, and it's it's the one that's meant for this map, we can bring in more cows there, and we'll need that bigger mixer, not just for the small barn, because we're not going to get rid of the small barn. We're going to keep that small barn with all those cows up there, because that's that's kind of part of the farm. That's what has all the cows up in the areas around the house there and the fields there. So kind of want to keep that, but we'll get a large one. Put it somewhere, probably back here. But I really like this map. I mean, this map's got character, and with this next update, it's really going to be a lot of fun, because there's like another goal there to achieve. We're going to have to get into some type of sugar production, be it sugar beets or sugar cane. And I think the guys would like to lean more towards sugar beets, because sugar cane is I don't know. There is a header out there, and it's in the mod hub. I don't know if I have it in here or not, but there is a header out there that works on sugarcane. I don't think it's very realistic, but I mean, I've seen stuff modified to do different things. So this is Alma, Missouri. ALMA. Alma. Fantastic map, and it's getting better. I think he did announce that this will be his last update for this map, though, because he's kind of getting busy with personal life. So what an update, though. I mean, look at all the stuff we're getting. So it's already got a lot. Fantastic map. Love the town. It looks like an American town. It's got a custom. All buildings in this map are custom, so they're American. Fantastic map. Yeah, American Falls, it has its place. I guess it's just, I don't know, personal preference. Yep, this map, it has character. I remember playing 19, the Farms of Madison County map. I think was my favorite map, and this map, even though it's not a 4X map, Would it be cool to have it as a 4X map? Yes. But even just as a standard map, just the detail of how the map is laid out has the potential of, you know, being one of my top favorite maps, if not the number one. So because I mean, go fly over town when my harvester runs down the field here. I know that's always a good practice to do. Just looking at all the detail around. And you look at the downtown here. I mean, everybody that is living here in America probably has a small town like this, where you can just come in, you know, and look at all the buildings. All these buildings are custom, but it looks like every downtown in America. You know, every town has a downtown that kind of looks like this. Just the design of the buildings. You know, you can imagine these buildings, you know, being here back in the heyday. You know, they probably had lights and neon and stuff. The diner still kind of does there. Imagine, you know, like American graffiti style, you know, cars driving down this strip of road here, this street. So it's definitely a positive to have it based on a real location. That's very true, because the level of detail, there's much more attention paid to the level of detail on a map when it's based on a real location. So, yeah, good old Main Street, USA. Every town has got a Main Street, USA. Now, you know, you go into the larger cities, some of those main streets may have changed over the years. You know, buildings disappear and new buildings are put up, more modern looking buildings. But, you know, you go out south, west, north, there's towns out there that, you know, the outside world has not really affected, not really changed. You know, population size has not boomed, and these towns haven't modernized, and they still look like that. So but that's what makes this map special, is the downtown area there. Yeah, it won't be too long. We're going to need a second combine. Won't be too long. You have over 40 hours on it now. Where do you go to look at that? Is that... I think I'm in multiplayer right now. Is there a way to look at it in multiplayer? I don't think so. I don't think you can do it in multiplayer. That's another thing that needs to change. They need to add the number of hours played in multiplayer. And it could just, I mean, you could just make it the host hours. But need to be able to see that. I guarantee you we've probably got that, maybe more, I don't know. Wonder how many hours I have total in Farm Sim now. What's the button? Is it Shift Tab? Yeah, here we go. Where do you see it at? 5,250 and a half hours. That's a lot of... It's a lot of hours for Farming Simulator 22. I can't remember how many I had in 19. I want to say it was 7,000 maybe. But I'm over 5,250. That's, and all my hours are legit hours. Those are not, I don't leave Farm Sim running. I might leave it on while I, run the restroom or go get a snack or, get something to eat, and then I usually come right back and I'll sit here and watch TV or a movie or, listen to some music and just farm. So kind of full of my 83. I think I can make it back down. Could hop in the train and find out. How do you do that? Does the train tell you? By the hours on the train. Is that a thing? Oh, is it because it's continually running? I don't know if that would work, because there was a period there where it wasn't running. Like it was broken. We broke the train. And I think we played for a couple weeks before we got the update. I could tell you though, I mean, when you look at the hours on the equipment, I don't know, do these hours actually stand for hours? Is that like actual real-time hours on the equipment? We got 12 and a half hours on this combine so far. I would believe that. We got 20.3 hours on that. Of course, Phil and Old Man have been in here too. 68 hours on that. 15 hours on that. 36 hours on that. 11 hours on that. This has 0 hours because it's our new truck. 15 hours on that. 16 hours on that. I don't know. If that's real-time hours, I mean, those hours do add up. Now, again, Old Man and Phil have been on some of that equipment, so. 97, I'm not going to make it. 98. On and on. 100. So this holds 27,400 liters. It ain't too shabby. So our trucks are full. It looks almost full. I don't think it is though. It's got 48,000 in it. Gonna be close to being full. So 77, 40, and 40. Alright, looks like it's empty now, so I've got a little bit of room left in there. I think I might go ahead and go put it in the silo real quick. You know what? No, we don't have any Christmas trees up yet. But we do have a pumpkin out over there. I guess I need to put some Christmas trees up. Alright, we can empty straight into that. Cool beans. Yeah, if we run over here to the house, there's our brush chippers I was talking about. And our cows. We do have a pumpkin sitting out front. So these used to be, you used to be able to place those like on the porch. I tried to place them on the porch and I dug up some dirt under the porch. So don't do that. Just put your pumpkin out here somewhere. I think that lights up at night too, but need to put some Christmas trees out for sure. Alright, emptied that, so we should have like 70 something thousand in here now. 73,214, alright. See if I can turn this thing around. This is a slow tractor for this, but it's the only large tractor that we have, so it's gonna have to work for now. Need to leave enough room to get the combine out. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be back. And I am back. Let's finish this field out. Ooh, I got stuck on something. What was that? What? It wasn't the tire. No, I'm up on something here. Whoa. What am I standing on? This tractor has a collidable or something. Let's see. What button is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So the collision on this tractor comes out to right there. See the yellow line, the yellow box? Guess it does it on both sides. Yep. Okay. That I was not expecting that. Wonder if you can put... I bet you can't. I bet you can't put those tanks on there. I was gonna say maybe they did it for that, but... Alright, let's do it. Let's finish this field. We'll finish this field. I'm gonna work on the grass, getting the silage bales done, getting all the grass bales wrapped, and then I may go ahead and bale this field, and then we'll come back Sunday if unless I get done with all of that stuff first. We'll come back on Sunday and continue this soybean harvest. I might go hit the little fields, maybe get them done. Yeah, may go hit some of these smaller ones first. This is a pretty big one. May just go ahead and try to hit it though. Get it done. But I'm going to do the other stuff first. So hopefully come back Sunday and we can... Because we still got corn to harvest too. We got to do that. So it would be nice to get all these beans done. I have to put a silo expansion in. Sell some product somewhere, either fast time and sell some wood chips or something. I don't know. We're gonna need the room before we get done with the harvest, so I have to sell some silage bales, or well, I guess we could sell a lot of these straw bales, maybe make a little money. But I think we can put in, where are the expansion? There they are. Silo extensions. So maybe something like that. That'll add 100,000 there. That's 52 grand. That adds 150. Boy, the price of these, we could just put in another silo. 64 grand for 250,000. We could just put in another Alma silo. Where's his silo at? There it is. So here's the I like the AGI pack, but it's really expensive. That's 220,000 for 5 million liters. I really like that one, but we can't afford it. It's 50 grand for 400,000 liters. We may just put in a second silo. I bet that's what we'll do for 50 grand, because we can make 50 grand off straw bales. Pretty easy. Okay. No, I don't know how to feel about this one, guys. So, DiGiorno, right? It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno, you know, the pizza company. DiGiorno is debuting a Thanksgiving pizza. I don't know about that one. So the toppings, listen to this. The toppings include turkey, sweet potatoes, green beans, cranberries, and crispy onions. Oh, and it even has gravy, I guess, as the sauce. You can only, okay, it's not available in stores. You can only get it on their website. So it's like one of those special order deals. But I don't know how to feel about that. To me, that, I mean, it's a pizza. And, you know, I like pizza. And I like Thanksgiving food. I just don't know if I want it all at once. I think that's one of those things where it has to be separate. I know eventually it will be all together. But I don't know if I want to eat it all together. It's like that Thanksgiving in a can. Have you guys seen that one? I talked about that one, I think, last year. You can get a can, like a little kind of vegetable style size can, and it has all the courses of like a traditional Thanksgiving dinner in it. So it has turkey and gravy in one section, and it's like, you should see the picture of it. I think I put one in Discord last year. It's one like hunk of whatever that is in there. So it's got and you can see it. It comes out of the can like, have you ever poured cranberry sauce out of the can and it comes out as this one big gelatin looking thing? That's what this looks like. It's got turkey and gravy in one section. I think it's got like potatoes maybe in one section, and then, oh man, I don't even know what else. I'm trying to remember what else was in there. Might have been a section of corn or green beans even, maybe. I don't know. It looks like it's all pureed though and stuck together. No, I don't know. The pizza thing though, I don't know. Just thinking about eating it all together is the thing. If it was separated, maybe, like on one slice have this and on one slice have that. But this is all mixed together. How far are we willing to take pizza? I mean, you'd try that, but not the pizza. I don't know. I mean, I've had cheeseburger pizzas, which I guess maybe would be kind of the same concept. I mean, but cheeseburgers, you know, you eat that all together. You know, you have pickles and onions and mustard and cheese and, you know, beef. I hear helicopters. That is a lot of helicopters. Big helicopters. IRL, not in the game. We're not under attack or anything, are we? I always get nervous when I hear that stuff like that. This is like not a convoy. What is it called? What's it called when they all fly together? Like a formation, maybe? Or group? Yeah, that's a lot. That's definitely military flying over, and it is loud. Big helicopters flight of helicopters, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Thanksgiving pizza. Would I try it? Maybe. But I don't know. They probably said that same first thing about pizzas, though. They were probably like, ooh, you put your olives and pepperoni and cheese and peppers and onions and tomato sauce and all that on the bread at once, and you eat it at once. They were probably like grossed out by that. I wonder how the first pizza came to be. I'm gonna have to do some research. Were they just sitting around with like a charcuterie board? I never can say that. Were they just sitting around with like a charcuterie board and they had like all the ingredients, and one dude stepped up and said, hey, let's put all of this on the bread and bake it, and if it works, we'll stick with it. I don't know. Do you ever speed time up? Yeah, I mean, we do. We'll fast time sometimes to look at prices and stuff like that, and get to a point where we can sell stuff. A lot of times we'll fast time and sleep too. Sleeping is a big one. Sleeping, you can sleep and skip a whole day quicker than fast timing. So we probably sleep more than we fast time, because you have to go through the whole year. Alright, where did I leave? There it is. Put this on the cart, and then I guess I'll take this wherever I'm going next. Is it gonna snap? Is it gonna snap? Yay, it snapped. Alright, I'm gonna fold this up. These are some big windrows of grass. I gotta bale it all too. I hope that doesn't knock that loose. It shouldn't. I think it's locked down now. Alright, let's go down through Main Street. I got a lot of baling to do. That's a lot of baling and a lot of wrapping. And I guess I need to keep them separate from the other bales until they turn to silage. So the bakery's gonna be getting apple pies. Well, I really want to get into the pumpkin pies, to be honest. I think that'd be fun. Pumpkin pies, and we'll make apple pies, and it's too bad we don't have turkeys as an animal. We could just do a whole Thanksgiving thing here on Alma and not have to worry about the DiGiorno Thanksgiving pizza. Ooh, you know what? I didn't rake this up here. I'm going to have to come and rake this up and bale it. Well, I guess we'll start I guess I'll maybe come up and start this field, or maybe we can come back to it. I'll just come back to it. We'll start on these smaller ones up here. You know what? I didn't rake around these fields up here either. Boy, I'm really slipping. I'm going to have to come up here and rake. Maybe I just wasn't done raking. Maybe that was it. I probably wasn't done raking. I bet that tractor's sitting out there somewhere. Yep, it's sitting over there in field 1. I bet that's where I stopped raking at. So I still got some more raking to do before I can bale. So I'll probably be working on grass for a minute. So when field comes in on Sunday, we'll be ready to resume. Oh yeah, I bought this field over here. That's why you see grass laying over there. Bought that field. It's a cornfield. I didn't buy the small one. If we can afford it, I might still pick it up if they haven't harvested it. It's still there. How much is it? Yeah, we can't afford it. It's 21 grand. We'll wait on that one for another day. So we sold, if you haven't seen anything in a minute, we sold the sawmill up here, and then we basically kind of plowed everything up. Alright, so a little spot here we can get our header off. I'm just going to park that right there for now. Come back down. Yep, there's our rake. That's where I stopped. I'm still raking. I'll get back to that. I'm gonna go ahead and empty my trucks and see what my total is just from this field here. I'll have to bring the auger wagon over there too. Yeah, I don't know if I can fit both hoppers of them. On this one, I'm going to have to do one at a time on this grate. This grate is not that big. Alright. Just gonna park my trucks over here by the house, kinda out of the way. I may have to cut that tree. That tree kinda sticks out way in the way there. Cows got plenty of shade elsewhere around here. I can go lay over there if they want to. Alright. You can probably hear it in my voice. My battery is running low. That happens after you've, well, you know, I usually get up around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and come in and farm. And then I go to work at like 6:30-ish. So yeah, my battery is running a little low. Yeah, probably better idea to do one at a time on that. Alright, and the auger grain cart. I want to call it auger wagon. I'm I'm sorry, Trent. It's a grain cart. And I'll take these trucks up north somewhere there. I just go ahead and hit all of that up there while we're up there. And then go down here and do that down there in the south. And survey said 175,000 liters. So this is a 400,000 liter capacity silo. Doesn't look it, but it is. It's the Alma silo. It may go down in the ground or something deeper or something. I don't know. But 175 just off of that field. And looking at this field versus that one. Plus we got this one, that one, and this little bitty one right there. And then this kind of larger one. And then we got some late beans in right there. So we put late beans in between these two cornfields. So yeah, we might have to put in another silo here somewhere. Maybe just right next to this one. I think we got room. I gotta get these seeds up at some point too. Gotta buy a bucket. Alright, y'all. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. My battery's about out, and yeah, I'm like Forrest Gump would say. We're talking about Forrest Gump earlier. I'm pretty tired. I think I'll end stream now. Well, they didn't say that exactly, but anyway, you guys have a good rest of your work week, whatever you got, school week. And we will not be here Saturday. I think I announced Sunday that I'd be here this Saturday at 7 a.m. We will not be here Saturday. I've got stuff going on this Saturday, so won't be here Saturday. No stream Saturday. Should be back Sunday with Phil. Hopefully Phil will be around and we can maybe knock out some more of this crop, get it harvested. So you guys stay safe. We'll see y'all Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, it's Matt from the Green Arcade. Always remember you reap what you sow. We'll see y'all on the next one. Have a good one, y'all.